actually started the stream muted. Just like serving. I was even going on and ranting about how I joined Discord to make sure I'm not muted on the stream, but I was in fact muted. No! I'm a dummy. I was basically just saying that, talking about what I'm gonna do. I'll just repeat myself all over again. This is a very random, out of the place stream. I'm actually not expecting anybody to join. I'm just doing it to practice a little bit, because streaming is not my forte. So I will basically be drawing this as my new profile picture, because I hate my current profile picture on YouTube. It does not fit my character model. It was an old design I had, and I said to myself, oh, I'll just draw a new profile picture. And that's how we ended up here, on a really random stream. I was doing the sketch and I just thought, oh, well, wouldn't it be nice if I streamed my process of drawing this picture? So I ended up doing that. And now we're here. Drawing stuff. Enjoying ourselves. At least I am. Talking to myself is very fun. The point of the stream is for me to basically just practice a little bit, because my talking skills are not on the level of a normal streamer. So yeah, I put some really nice chill music in the back, so you guys can enjoy yourselves while I maybe talk about some random stuff, or you know, like just chill while I draw. So yeah. I spaced out for a second. I'm sorry. It's really late for me. I know it's not really late. Usually we end stream at this time, so my brain is already turning off. I'm just posting everything everywhere. I was getting food while the stream was starting, so I sadly didn't post anything on Twitter about my stream, because I'm a dummy like that. Give me a second. I even prepared a Be Right Back stream, just so I could be like, oh hey guys, my food is here, let me just go get it real quick, but it ended up finishing before that, and now I can't eat it because I would be too embarrassed to eat it on stream. I munch quite loud. So I actually didn't prepare any topics to talk about, which is kind of sad. I'm kind of used to chat being there and talking to chat at the same time, because usually I stream on the Legit Weebs channel. I always have somebody in chat to talk with. Wait, but this is fine too. Perfect practice for the Fire Emblem stream. If I repeat myself, I'm sorry. My brain is kind of working in overload right now. It's like I'm talking to a super duper quiet classmate that's not talking about anything else and just exists, like on the side, not really reacting to anything I say. I mean, I think I do have a classmate like that in my class. Doesn't respond to anything I say. She thinks I'm an extroverted monster, but little does she know I'm actually super duper introverted. So introverted that this talking is super duper hard for me. I must get paid for this. But yeah, the basic plan for the picture, as you can already see, it's really— oh no, I was drawing on the line art. The basic idea for the picture is that it is just my character laying down, and there is the little Legit Weeb under it, and we just draw that. It's supposed to really pop out and be super cute and adorable and special, I don't know how well it will go. I don't know how well it will look, but hopefully it looks well enough. I'm doing a little bit more detail on the eyeballs because not the eyeballs, the eyelashes, because I usually don't do that because I usually just draw thumbnails. But in my own art, I try to do a lot of small details. I try to. I don't know how well I do it, but I try my best to do it. Now I'm wondering what kind of stream Zero has planned for tomorrow, or how he's even able to do this and keep on the conversation going. It's so satisfying to do this kind of stuff because like the little lines that are left behind are quite nice looking, like the little art lines, because then after that, after color it in pink, it's going to look really, really nice with the contrast of the dark pink. It's going to pop out. And then if I do a little bit of highlight on it as well, it's going to be really nice to look at. Promise. Hashtag promise. 100%. Hopefully, at least. I haven't drawn anything for myself in such a long while that I think I needed this. Because for a while now, I've been really struggling to get any motivation to draw really anything at all. I've just been like, I'll just draw what I must, and then go to school and draw what I must there too. But now since I'm sick, I have much more motivation to draw. I'm kind of worried that it's lagging a little bit, so I'm just checking how the pen is faring on the screen over there. On your guys' side, it actually looks kind of more bright. I'm surprised about that because on my screen it looks really dark, really, really dark pink. But on your side, it's like almost purplish pink. I know because I'm looking through OBS eyes. And also I have I have my stream open on the other on my phone, so I can see what the chat is saying, because for some reason the OBS chat that I have over here is not working. I kind of gave up on it, and Zero is probably already asleep, so I couldn't ask him. So like, okay, I'll just deal with what I can. I'm good at just DIYing, I guess. That has been my recent big hobby. Me just making like those Christmas ornament type things that you put on the table with 4 candles. Yeah, basically making those, but from like DIY stuff I find in the house. Like I would cut up the paper, and then like my dad has like this little zipper line things like this, and then I would cut this in half, and I would take a piece of paper and cut it like in a circular motion, and then just put a bunch of ornaments, just hot glue gun them onto the piece of paper, which would then make a really, really pretty ornament for Christmas, like a table ornament basically. And that has recently really taken me over. It helps me calm down actually, especially now that I'm ill. It helps me feel like I'm being productive, because just sitting down has been hard. And yeah, other than being ill, nothing much else has happened in my life. I live a pretty boring life. I actually wanted to do this stream as Suika, my first stream being Suika, but I thought that if I'm going to if I'm going to talk about FNAF lore while playing Suika, I'm going to do it in the most pro way possible by practicing talking. Oh, it's Oblivion! Hello, Oblivion. If you want to join voice chat, you can. I just don't know how to give you a reactive PNG. There you go. It's very ragged, but trust me. Trust the process. Trust the process. It's gonna look good at the end. I promise. Just gotta color these in. Do little lines. Make sure that everything looks perfect. That happens often. I'm pretty clumsy. I think I've recently experienced this like really big whiplash since I've been using clip more than I have live 2D. So when I try to go and rig, what am I working on? I'm working on a new profile picture for YouTube. Because profile pictures for YouTube, the one that I currently have is the old design that I had. And that kind of goes against what people see on the screen. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll just make a stream about me working on the new profile picture, because then people will be able to see my art progress and art process. Like compare the profile pictures next to each other. That type of thing. Maybe I should have actually downloaded my profile picture and put it on the screen so people can see what the old one looked like, but it's too late now. Yes. I think I do the eyeballs in like a kind of a weird way, because I don't just do like this line for the eyeballs. I actually do a whole eyeball and color it in. I think I picked that up from Live 2D, and it's a completely separate thing. If I didn't merge all of the Surbi's layers that I did for her thumbnail, I would have showed it, but I do that a lot. Just merging layers, because that kills my PC less. I actually forgot how I did that. Nice eyeline. Oh. You know, I usually don't listen to lo-fi stuff while I draw, but this is actually kind of nice. I don't like it. I don't like the lo-fi music stuff while I draw. I find it kind of boring. It will always allow you to adjust it later. I hope it does. I don't remember what size I made the old profile picture, because this one is 4000 by 5000, and if it doesn't let me, I will actually cry, because Clip Studio does this weird thing that when I like resize it, it makes it all blurry, and that makes me so sad, because all of the pictures that I make really look cool. Oh, hello James, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much. It is this, that's kind of weird, because when I was little, I've always had like a wolf, a PNG tuber, like a persona, so to say. I was never a furry, but it always had like wolf ears and everything. Even while I was, my actual like character started from a game called Toram Online that I was playing with my sister. We played it at launch. We were like really little, and you could actually buy a bunch of cosmetics for really cheap while the game launched. And then after that, they did not set any limit to how much people can sell, so all of the items inside of the store actually became extremely expensive. So basically, my VTuber design, or rather VTuber persona, comes from that, because my character had wolf ears in Toram Online, and I really liked that character because it had wolf ears, and that's how my character came to be. It has actually evolved quite a bit. Oh, Leo, hello. Yes, that's where you know me from, James. You've seen me in his chat, yes. I thought I'm not actually really good at remembering people, so when I saw James, I was like, oh no, was he in the Legit Weebs stream once? Oh no, wait, did my stream die? The Discord one? Oh no, it didn't. Okay, that scared me. My stream is just behind. Yeah, I forgot to ask. What's up with you guys? Thank you, Oblivion. You're a better streamer than me. Maybe James just likes cozy, like little, you know, drawing streams by VTuber. Who knows? Oops, I just accidentally changed the color. I mean, you are welcome to stay here, James, if you want to. I'll be very glad if you do. If you have fun, I will have fun too. Yes, cozy streams are good streams. If they're cozy, like, actually. I was actually kind of scared to do this type of stream because I'm not a very cozy person. I'm a very chaotic person. I'm well and yeah, just getting back into art. Oh, congratulations, James. I hope you, like, have a... it's not, like, right to say congratulations, but I hope you have fun on your back to art journey. I'm very excited to see what you do. I kind of draw too much. So this is me. This is a step in beating the art block. By drawing my new profile picture. I actually plan to draw the podcast banner, but then I was kind of like, I kind of don't wanna, because I've been kind of forcing myself to finish that, and having to draw it right now would draw me crazy, pun intended. So I decided to just draw something else for a little bit, and then after I'm done with the stream, go back to the banner and draw that. Yeah, I'd consider you being... Yeah, but like, you know, Leo. Oh wait, you're talking to Oblivion. I wasn't trying to reject it. I've been telling Oblivion for such a long time, but look, Leo, you have to be on my side on this, okay? I've been telling Oblivion that he should be streaming more for such a long time. I was like, you should try making your own content. You should try streaming, because Oblivion is such a fun person to hang out with. I even told him that I would be with him there if he starts streaming. But he's like always, yeah, okay. He never does it. We should make a Force Oblivion to stream club. Like, to beat his shyness. To beat his shyness into a pulp. I need to be able to draw my shy girl OC. Yoshi Potter? Shy girl? What is a shy girl? Can you tell me? Because the only shy, like, I only know like 2 shy guys. One of them is from Mario Party, and the other one is from the SCP. And like, that's my favorite SCP, so I'm kind of hoping that shy girl is the gender bent version of the SCP shy guy. He has an AU for that. She's the ultimate bookworm. Just a girl who's shy. Yes, tell him, Leo. Tell him. He should stream. He should make content. Then buy better internet. That's a skill issue, Oblivion. Not fandom based. Okay, got you. Well, if you're in Leo's server, I'll gladly look at your OC. I actually haven't created any in such a long time. Actually, that's a lie. I did make one. It was for a comic I wanted to start. Good luck, Oblivion. I believe in you. I believe you can get better internet and start streaming. I believe in you. I mean, actually, I think that you recording us hanging out, or like making us record with you while we hang out, because I've seen a lot of like those. I mean, I'm an Ensemble Stars follower, right? I love Ensemble Stars, so I've been seeing a lot of like YouTube videos pop up where like friends are reacting to Ensemble Stars MVs and music. And I've been thinking that like that type of content would be something you would make us watch with Kian. Excuse my Capri-san sucking noises. Would be paying the same for faster internet too. I mean, isn't it kind of a pain to live with a cap? Oh yeah, you said that like you wanted to change it for a while. You posted her in his art section? Okay, yeah, let me check. Let me see. Oh, she looks adorable. She looks very soft and shy. It like you can squish her cheeks and bully her till she cries. I have OCs of my own, but all of them were like connected to a comic that I never ended up starting, which makes me sad. Too little time to draw what I want to draw. Excuse me. I'm too scared to flip the canvas. But I can already see that the eyeballs are not even. Yes, squishable cheeks are very nice. The best part about girls is when they have squishable cheeks. On both sides. Front and back. Are they the same size? Oh, these need to be a little bit smaller. Ah! She's been through a lot. Yeah, I mean, I think everybody shy has sadly been through a whole bunch. I hope that you give her a good story where she improves through everything that she has been. She becomes so good that people are jealous and want to be like her. I think that's every shy person's dream. Basically, she used to be very happy and cheerful, but her first boyfriend and current ex did something very screwed up. Oh, if I know from my media consumptions and I think where this is going, I kind of don't want to talk about it. It's not something I really want to go into. But thank you for sharing it with me. I think I missed your answer to Oblivion's questions. What character are you drawing right now? I'm currently drawing my own character. This one right here, right? But my profile picture on YouTube, give me a sec. Okay, do excuse me for leaving. But to answer your question, Leo. So basically, this is my character, my VTuber character, right? This one. This. And the profile picture that I have right now on YouTube is not the same as that character because I actually thought that I would start streaming myself earlier, but I ended up not doing it, and that was while I still had that model. So I basically changed it, like the models, from the one that I used in the Legit Weebs. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna like draw the new profile picture. But while I was drawing it, I thought, oh, it would be really nice if I streamed it. So that's how the whole decision came to be. And no, James, you're not in trouble. I just don't want to get bonked on my first stream on this channel. When characters have messed up stories, especially if they're well written, I love them. My favorite characters are villains. So James, you are fine. Oh, I just spilled juice. You can ask Leo. All of my favorite characters? Bam. Villains. So if she has messed up past, that's fine by me. I would never get mad about somebody forgiving their OC a messed up past. I mean, my OCs probably have some of the messed up ones too. No, not the spill. It was Capri Sun. I have like 4 Capri Suns next to me because there's nothing in my house else that I could drink. So I have them, and I squeezed one of them while I was trying to pick it up, and it squeezed all over the table. It's fine though. I was prepared for this. I knew that I would do such a thing. So I prepared a something to wipe it with. I forgot what it's called. It's not a sponge, it's something else. What is its name? It's not a wipe either. I don't know what to call it. Like a paper. It's not a paper towel. It's not a towel either. I would not bring a whole towel. Damn, I haven't thought about a Capri Sun in so long. Now I want one. I'm drinking. So today I drank 2 more, which was like mango and maracuya Capri Sun, and currently I'm drinking orange Capri Sun. I usually don't like orange Capri Suns, but this one for some reason is really falling nicely into place. Maybe it could be because my stomach is upset, so like sour things taste really nice. A handkerchief, thank you. Excellent preparation skills. Wish I could say the same when I spill my tea. I know that I'm going to spill something, so I prepare myself beforehand, because if it spills on my laptop again, that will be bad. So I'm ready and prepared for the case of spilling. It is a life of a clumsy person. Just spilling everything everywhere, every day, for all of my life. Well, she also has a brother, but I'm considering scrapping the idea. Why scrap the idea? My character, she went from no brothers to 2 brothers, to those 2 brothers being twins. I'm back, but gotta drive. I'll just be listening. I'm glad you'll be lurking, Oblivion. I haven't set up any commands, so I don't have the lurking is twerking thing set up, which makes me kind of sad. I actually have to ask Zero how to set that up. I think I'm struggling with the thing that a lot of artists struggle with, where the eye is not the same on both sides, and that's kind of scaring me right now. Maybe the eyes also look weird because the face is not really all that well formed, because my sketches are never well formed. The reason I have these 2 my precious friends open right here is because I'm working on this, so I have to have them open. just have never brought him up much. You don't have to bring him up in the story to like make his existence known. You know, you can, that's like visual storytelling. You can show them, and you can make sure that they're like they exist and that she mentions them like once or twice, but they don't have to be like known. Sometimes the best character moments happen when the character is not mentioned, or like the character is not all that well known, and then when you decide, oh, I want to work on this character now, they become one of the best written characters because you actually gave yourself time to think them through, think their existence through, and so on. I find that like so precious. I think Iruma does that quite a bit, where they introduce a character that's completely in the background, and then they give them personality and a story, but until then they're not really mentioned. They're just shown. And some people might disagree, but not every character in your story has to have a meaning. Some people, like in real life, also just exist without much meaning to them. As long as their story arc doesn't like divert from the plot, I think it's fine to have a character that's just there. I can think of a bunch of characters that are like that. That were just there, and then all of a sudden the story diverts the attention from the main character to them. That really like pisses me off. I don't like when they do that. I think that just contradicted what I said, but whatever. Yeah, that completely contradicted what I said just now. Never mind, forget what I said. I'm not very good at speaking. Excuse me. I usually eat around this time, so if I mention something, I'm sorry. You will be quiet for a little bit because I have to eat. Okay, let's continue working on this eyeball. Let us trust the process once more, and make sure that the eyeball looks as scrappy as possible so we can use it later on to create this beautiful effect of the eyeball once we highlight it, which will be at the very end of the process, but who cares? Because currently we want to make this process as complicated as possible and use as much time as possible just on the eyes, so we don't have time to do anything else in a single stream. Yes, that is how it goes with an artist. Just make it complicated and it will look good. Trust. Though you should not trust me ever, but sometimes you can trust me. Unless it's about me talking about characters, because I completely contradicted myself. If Zero or Serbi were there, they would make fun of me for it. But they're not here, because this is a solo stream. Anyways, original character. I don't know if... Did I talk about... I think I did talk about the wolf character. I don't know if I talked about how much I talked about it, because my memory is bad. I honestly just want to take the fill tool and fill this up. I don't feel like... No. We trust the process and we make it nice. So James or anybody else, if anybody else draws, for how long have you been drawing? And what was your introduction to art? Mine was when I was in elementary school. I already liked drawing, but like I was not super good at it. Like nobody liked what I drew. So one day, my teacher gave us a penguin. Funnily enough, she gave me a bird and she said, trace this penguin. It was for Christmas, right? She said, trace this penguin for a good grade and like give it Christmas accessories onto it. And that was the most fun I had in a long time in that school. And I came home and it was right before the winter break and I showed my mom and I was super proud of it. And then I went over to my grandma's and I traced the same penguin some more until it broke, so we had to throw it away, which I was sad about. So I tried to trace the penguin that I already traced, but it looked worse than the penguin that I traced. So I started looking like online on my mom's phone and so on, what I can trace. So basically my art journey started with tracing. And then in my class, we would, like in art class, she would bring us a bunch of stuff we could draw with, like paint brushes and so on. And that was during the time in my school where that was not like super common. She would bring us like brushes and so on and like example of grass, and she'd tell us, oh, like kids, draw grass in a grass field with just black. And I was like, that was one of the really fun exercises that she did. One of the fun ones because I remember it. And I remember it because she used it as an example as to what to do with the grass. Yeah. And then by 4th grade, my FNAF phase started. So we draw a lot of FNAF characters. The memories. Shit. Merge them. Thank you. I was actually about to say something that would be very depressing, so I stopped myself. I also actually had a phase where I stopped drawing for quite a bit. Not something I would go into, but a lot of people were against me drawing. And then after a lot of people stopped talking to me, just got back into it. Because art is just something that always draws me in. Which is why I'm going to art school right now. To become a graphic designer, so I can have everything to do with art almost every day of my life. I just love art that much. Honestly, if my body did not refuse me so much, I would probably be drawing every day. All day. Just drawing. I mean, I kind of do that in my school, but it's kind of different. Because in my school, I can't draw what I want to draw. I can only draw by assignment. Which is kind of sad. Okay, let me see. Yeah, this eye is a little bit smaller. They need to be around the same size. Because even if it's to the side, your eyes are about the same size. Your eyes don't really change. They're the same size. It's just that the perspective makes it seem like the other eye is smaller. Which is why the eye should always be the same size. Just the head turn and the width of the eye should be a little bit different. I think that the eyeballs are gonna make a really big difference to how the eye looks in the perspective. Now it is time to do the hard part. Just drawing the eyeballs. I really like the wobbly look, but some people don't really like it. Which is why I stopped kind of doing it on the thumbnails. this. It's very wobbly eye, which I'm going to fix. Yeah, this one needs to be fixed. One looks a little ugly. That is the wrong layer. Let me actually move you. Maybe I can actually copy paste it. Let me see how that would look. Edit. Transform. Flip. Oh. Now it looks good. Yes, so basically the eyeballs will be black for quite a while. Because what I like to do on the eyeballs is I like to color pick the color that I have for the eyeballs. And I like to clip the layer of the eyeballs onto the black eyeball that I have right here. And then draw on it that way. I find it easier than just following the line art. And I think it looks more aesthetically pleasing. I just started doing it recently. And I like the look of it. So I think I'll continue doing it for a little bit. And then probably end up changing it again. Now it's time for the hard part, which is the face. My character has a pretty anime-esque face. Like, she's supposed to be a lolly, right? So it has to be a very chubby. I would not call it chubby, but like fat cheeks type face. I said fat cheeks very aggressively, but I did not mean it in an aggressive way. Maybe some people have a cute aggressiveness, so maybe that was just cuteness coming out of me. Excuse me. I'm excusing myself because I have a little bit of a burpee problem right now. And I don't know if you guys can hear it, so I like to excuse myself instead of just being silent and sounding rude. Go. I don't know actually how it looks. Looks good. Okay. Yep, and then I'll just use the eyeballs, the eyelashes layer, and I'll just draw the mouth and the nose there. Because I find that the easiest way to edit everything at the very end. Because that way I can move everything really easily because everything is on the same layer and I don't have to name anything. Because everything at the end just gets fused onto the same layer because I don't like having 10,000 layers. That's saved up for Live2D art. And I already have enough Live2D files to deal with, so I don't need any more. I'm actually gonna leave the mouth for the last because I don't know what to do for the mouth. There you go. Could do the smiling thing, but I kind of don't wanna. I don't want her to smile like a W. I don't find that as cute anymore. Let me make a small open mouth, like she's pouting, or like about to say something. Yeah, like that, and then we can change it after if you don't like it. Mouth is the easiest part to change. Like this. She's saying something. A very small mouth for a very small person. Right. And then we have a bunch more. Oh, I was on mute at the start of the stream, so I forgot to talk about this. Right. So here, right here, is the little Legit Weeb. Since I am part of the Legit Weebs group, I have my own little mascot. And our little Legit Weebs are basically just gray little humanoids. And each of them has a hat that represents us. So mine has a little bear hat, like a little bear hat hoodie, that he wears. And I found that very cute. So I'm gonna draw him under myself to represent that I am part of the Legit Weebs in some way, shape, or form. I'll probably do the same type of stream for when we debut our new models. Just me drawing my new profile picture, or maybe even me drawing live 2D models, but I don't think that my PC can actually handle that because even on the new laptop it lags when I draw live 2D models. So I don't think streaming them would be easy on my laptop, but I can always try. I'm too scared to actually try it right now and open it, even though I could. But yeah. I'm actually gonna put eyeballs in a single group so I can get rid of them. Because now it's time for the hard part, which is the hair. I don't like the hair. Hair is probably my least favorite thing to draw. Sounds like that's a lot to bear. Yes, it is. The Legit Weebs are gonna bear my... Not the Legit Weebs. The Weeblings are gonna bear my weight. I don't know what's happening right now. Why is my... Hello, Aeonix. Welcome, by the way. I thought that somebody else said that. Like this. And since this is my personal account, I can just go wild on the details. Just be wildin'. Be going like crazy. Like this. I'm gonna actually make a small little cap right here. Maybe tomorrow I will stream again this, me finishing this up. And then day after tomorrow, if I finish it tomorrow, maybe I'll stream me drawing some pottery chibis, because I wanted to do that for a while. I just kind of always lose motivation to finish them, because there is so many of us right now in the friend group and so little time and motivation I could have for the pottery chibis, and I never end up finishing them. Last time I think I drew Serbia myself and then gave up. But this time around, I have like a whole series of judges judging me live on stream, so I have to make sure that I finish it. So what you up to, Leonix? Ugh, I hate drawing hair. But at the same time, I don't want to open Opera and search for references right now, because then everybody will be able to see it. I mean, it doesn't go... It goes like this. Right? Let me create a new layer. This. So I just have to follow that and make sure that the hair sits properly around that line. like this. Maybe round it a little bit because it is supposed to be pop-out bangs. Oh, Cashew, hello, thank you. Thank you for coming in even. I'm trying my best to draw right now. There's a lot of pressure right now. Oh no. Everybody is expecting a lot from me. I think Serbi called this. I have like this weird what do you call it? Like love for really weird hairstyles that are like not cut straight, like this one right here. See, it's not cut straight. For some reason I find that so cute and so pretty, even though I would never do such a thing in real life with my bangs. For some reason, like in my VTube design, I always choose that type of really badly cut bangs. Oh, I think that this is actually too skewed. I think I messed up. Yeah, there is a bald spot. Let me push it back a little bit. I'm on the wrong layer. Yeah, okay. Put down a bit. Tiny bit. Like this. Excuse me. There we go. I guess I'll also make the liner a little bit bigger, but I'll do that at the very end. I won't do that for now. Ugh. Redo the whole thing. It looks too wobbly and disgusting. No bang is wobbly like that. No one would bang such a bang that's wobbly like that. I'm sorry, I had to. I had not made a sexual joke in a whole hour I've been streaming, so it had to be done. Go. Let me fix the face here. Right, and then we have to add this little bang thing that I had planned. Which basically goes like this. It's like this little part. I always forget it on my personal thumbnail art because that's such a minuscule detail that's not really needed. But for this we need it. It's a must. Cashew. That's so nice of you. Yes. I'll now that I've found out that people actually laughed at it, I will be using this joke until it's boring. Thank you. You have now created a new monster for me to use and abuse. Supposed to be like the size of the eyeball. Not that big. Made it too big. Size. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I'll just edge you on. And now we just delete what we just made. That is part of art. Art is just create and delete over and over and over again. And I'm totally not salty about it. Because life 2D is worse. Life 2D is just move over and over and over again. What have you done? You have created a monster. An unstoppable monster. A monstrum. Ugh. Why did I give her a wavy bang? Actually, I'm gonna do it like this. More realistic that way, I think. Because she's like holding her face. Like this. A male? Now all we have to do is just fix the line art a little bit. I think that messy line art has its own charm. A little bit of it, at least. Not a huge bit, a little bit. Wait, it looks so messy. It actually looks kind of nice. But it's not my type of charm. I don't like it. I don't find it as aesthetically pleasing. I found clean line art aesthetically pleasing. Maybe that's why I don't like my own art, because my art doesn't really have that clean of a line art. Oh, I try to make it as clean as possible, but I don't think it's that clean. Because sometimes I just forget to erase certain lines. There we go. And now I just have to take this and this. Nice. This way it's nice. And it has like this little wave thing that I have on my hair. That is what we want. We want accuracy. Like this. Let me see what it looks like. Nice. Beautiful. Aesthetic. Nice on the eyes. Very cute. Too complicated. Oh, there we go. 1, 2. There. Now we have somewhat clean hair. Somewhat. It is the long, theorized, and debated bath that Kian keeps on bringing up. I think that my least favorite thing about art is the hair. I really don't like doing the hair. I think hair is a stupid thing to do. Why do people have hair? Why are not all people bald? Why did I not make my character bald? If my character was bald, I would not have to do any of this hair bullshit. Right? Maybe I should just make my character bald. Then, that would be really fun. Though I think that Zero and Serbi would actually hate me and kick me out of the group, but that's fine. They just don't want to accept their boldness. Oh, I thought Leo tweeted that he was live. No, why did you color pick it? Oh, I summoned you. I summoned you, Leo. Sometimes I look at my phone because I'm looking at the chat and I can see notifications, right? And I saw that like you liked something and I was like, oh, what did Leo like? I swiped down and I see that you liked him live and I thought that you went live and you liked your own tweet, right? So I was like, oh, Leo is live. I sadly can't go and support him. I felt so sad and then I thought that I was in fact live. Okay, why does... Okay, this looks kind of adorable. I think I'm actually nailing this new profile picture. Now I just have to nail myself coloring it. Also, welcome back, Leah. What did you have for dinner? What will get you kicked out? Boldness. You know? Because Serby and Zero don't understand how beautiful the form of a bold person is. Right? If there were not like this really... Give me a sec. My ADHD is trying to trip me over, and I don't appreciate it. So, Zero was playing Valkyria Chronicles 4, and I saw a bold character, and I instantly fell in love. But then, like, a few streams later, a character that, like, likes the forest and likes everything, he came in, and he wasn't bold, and he took my heart. Pasta with meat sauce? I wouldn't get kicked out. blep, you're lying. You know that Zero and Serby don't like bold. You already know that. They called my profile picture cursed while I was bold. That sounds like I was bold in real life. No, my character was bold, not me. Don't worry. If she hasn't been kicked out by now, then there's nothing she can do to get kicked out. Oblivion! Don't say that! You are ruining my theory. You are being mean. Well, you have to hijack a stream for April Fool's Day and replace the PNG reactives with bold versions? Hell yeah! I'll actually do that. Oh my goodness, that's actually such a good idea. Leo, you just gave me a good idea. A good idea that Zero will hate you for. You know what would be like the greatest challenge I could do right now? It would be flipping the canvas. Like, that would actually ruin the whole image, but I kind of have to do it. But at the same time, I don't wanna, because it looks so adorable right now. I'll flip it. Oh no, actually it looks good. There is a few mistakes, but I think that can be fixed with a simple movement. Oh my goodness, I'm actually excited for April Fools now. I can't wait. I actually have to write that down so I don't forget. Wait, where's the other? Did I not draw like a little bit of right here? Let me put you guys in a folder and... No, I 100% drew a little bit right here. Did I delete the layer? I think I deleted a layer. Oh dear. I'm such an artistic professional. Like, so good at drawing. I delete layers on accident because I just am so good at drawing. Drink my last Capri-Sun. For next stream, I'll actually have a good BRIB screen prepared. Because the one that I have right now... Oh no, Kiwi deleting a layer for the billionth time? Stop it, Oblivion. I don't delete layers on purpose. It happens on accident. Like, when I am, I forget to save and then the program crashes and then I cry because the layers all got deleted. That's not my fault. That's the fault of the program and my PC. I will take no responsibility for not saving. That is not an argument you can use against me right now. Wait, did I just not draw the other side? Did I just think about drawing it but never actually drew it? I mean, could be. Not the first time. We all know I am not very good at remembering. Save, Kiwi? Control save. I'm not gonna save right now. I don't want to hear you complain about losing your art. You're gonna hear me complain anyways. Like, even if I don't lose my art, you're gonna hear me complain. This is nothing new. No, I'm 100% sure. Like, a million percent sure I drew this side. Because I'm 100% sure that, Aeonix came into chat while I was drawing this. I remember me drawing this, and I drew like even a little line here. Talking about how much detail I'm gonna do. I think I deleted that because I'm smart. Okay, Oblivion. Bye-bye. Good luck at whatever you're doing. I don't know if you're going to work or whatever. There we go. I don't know if I should leave this line clean or if I should make it more messy. But we'll see. Maybe both. Make this short and let's do like this. And like this. And then like this. When I messed up. Yosh. I think that we ended up I think I've ended up deciding to change this model's design because it doesn't really fit the laid out image that I had in mind. Is there a best software to start with for newbies to draw? I hear about Clip Studio Procreate. So the one that I started with, because I was on a Samsung tablet, was Ibis Paint. And I think Ibis Paint is the most beginner friendly because it's completely free. You just have to watch ads to access the brushes for 24 hours. After 24 hours are up, you lose the access to the brushes. And you have to watch the ad again. That's the best app to start with. If you want to start on PC, you also have the Ibis Paint app, but I'm pretty sure that on PC you have to pay for it. You can only draw on it for an hour. So I would recommend Krita, because Krita is free, and Krita is really similar to Clip Studio Paint. The only difference between the two is that Krita is a little bit more complicated to get used to, because once you get used to Krita, it will kind of be hard to like switch onto any other program. So starting with Ibis Paint, which is kind of like special in its own way, would kind of be a good way to start. At least just drawing an hour a day on Ibis Paint until you get used to it would be good, and then switching to Krita once you get used to the program. Clip Studio Paint is you have a free trial, but I think that if you wanna like, I don't think that Clip Studio is something you start with, because you have to pay for it after like a month or so of using it, which is actually quite challenging for beginner artists, especially younger ones, which is why a lot of people start with Ibis Paint. That is just something I've learned from experience. On Serbi's side, it's completely different. I'm pretty sure that she'll tell you to start with Clip Studio. I'm not actually sure what she started with herself. I don't remember if we talked about that. But I do know that she was really pushing Clip Studio from the very beginning that we met. Oh, oopsie, give me a sec, guys. I think that the music stopped. So I'll be right back. Just a second. Okay, I'm back. I used Krita for years, but recently got CPS, and it feels so foreign to me. Yeah. Krita and Clip are like different, but similar in their own ways, which I like it a lot. Because a lot of the Krita stuff that I used, like this brush for example, a lot of people don't notice it, but it has like the little like bumps on it. I like the type of brush. That is the type of brush that I used on Krita as well. I wonder if I have Krita on my laptop actually. I do not. That's a shame. I have it on my streaming laptop. Yeah, I can imagine switching between softwares is like a learning curve again. Same with video editing apps. Yeah, I want to try learning video editing apps. The only problem with video editing apps is that they're like so hard to learn. At least for me, because I've never edited before. So me trying to edit something is like, I guess, a complete beginner artist trying to draw. I've never really even thought about editing until recently, because Zero really struggles to keep up with the videos by himself, so I thought that it would be nice to edit myself as well. That would help him out. But at the same time, I don't want to like force him to teach me, because then he has a lot more work to do. Oh. Oh, I see. Well, just a little bit. The best recommendation I can give as like an artist, don't draw every day. In no way, shape, or form should you draw every day. You should not draw if you are tired, 100%, and you should not force yourself to draw. If you want to start drawing, try starting by doodling. You have an Apple Pencil, you have an iPad, you install Ibis Paint, you get all of the brushes for free. Even though you don't really need to, you can even use the brushes that they give you for free. But if you want the other brushes, you can just watch the ad and get those brushes, and then you just doodle. After you're comfortable with doodling, you switch to drawing something more serious, like still life or animals. And then after that, you just kind of start enjoying drawing, because you started simple while you like had a little bit of free time, or like you're taking breaks between editing and preparing for streams, so you try doodling a little bit. That is, I think, how most adults start with drawing. That is how I got back into drawing, because I would doodle often during class. and that would really help me relax. And I noticed that like it's like super fun to just not draw for real. And I think that a lot of people are similar in that way, where they just draw as a hobby. They don't try to like be super professional about it. But with art, before you know it, if you just draw whenever you feel like it and draw while you're having fun with it, you'll become so good at it that you'll be able to actually sell it. That is like the best advice I can give. I think that some people might disagree. Some professionals might just like put a palm on their head and be like, what the fuck is she talking about? But it is just the experience that I personally had as somebody who quit drawing at one point. Excuse me, I had to drink something because my voice was starting to crack. And now I'm here. Actually drawing some really good stuff by simply starting with doodling or tracing penguins. So yeah. Also, I believe that iPads and Apple Pens have pressure, like pen pressure. So you can practice with that. I don't know if Procreate is free. I've never looked into it because I never wanted an iPad. I always wanted a drawing tablet that's like for PCs and laptops because I already had a laptop by that point. Yes, that's exactly it, Leo. At one point... I'm sorry, Cashew. Exactly, Leo. At one point, you'll just want to draw, and then you'll want to challenge yourself. But deciding to challenge yourself without even wanting to draw is kind of like forcing a horse to drink water when it doesn't want to drink water. I think every human is similar in that way, where if they don't want to do something, they just won't do it. If you force them to do it, they just won't do it. But doing it when you have the time and you just have fun with it is when you're going to like actually improve with it and become really good at art. And yeah, again, I'm sorry, Cashew. It was just me suckling on the little Capri Sun that I had. Excuse me. Oh, and I have kind of like... maybe it's because I haven't done sports in such a long time. But yesterday I did like this Nintendo esports thing with my sister because she got a Switch. And she was like, you wanna try the esports? And I did the friggin' sports with her. And now everything hurts. I feel like I've been run over by a truck. Exactly, Leah. Think of it like cleaning your room, like doing anything really. If you're told and forcing yourself to do it, you'll probably end up doing it but feel really shitty after. But if you wanna do it, and nobody is forcing you to do it, that's when you improve with it. But after some point that doesn't work anymore, because if you just draw once a week, you probably won't improve much really quickly. So then you're like, okay, I'm gonna like start being more serious about it. So you start looking up guides to anatomy, perspective, and so on. Which, I don't think you should really start with anatomy until you learn perspective. Because I learned anatomy before I even touched perspective. Because I was like, oh, I won't like, you know, be using like this perspective a lot because I don't draw backgrounds. I just draw characters. And anatomy is extremely confusing if you don't know perspective. I'm going to tell you this right away. If you don't learn perspective, you will not learn anatomy. If you learn perspective first and then go into anatomy, you're going to learn anatomy so easily. It's going to click so easily in your head. Switch sports is a fun game but can be cardio workout. Exactly, that was my problem. My sister and I were playing volleyball and you had to jump and so on, and it was really working me to the bone. But it was extremely fun and I wanted to do it again today, but my sister was like, nope. So I decided to stream instead. Oh, I forgot I have to draw. This is a drawing stream. Wait. And then after you learn perspective and anatomy, you can start working on your lines. Some people might disagree, but your line art will improve as you go on its own. But like a lot of people will say, yeah, you should probably like learn how to draw a straight line or like a curvy line. But it kind of happens on its own because if you draw a lot, of course you'll end up drawing a lot of lines, and like it will be a practice on its own. I do understand that some people like to practice it on their own, but rebrand it as a drawing plus Zatsu? Okay, I'll do it. Oh, I kinda actually can't. I'm scared if I open Opera, it's going to kill my stream. Let's see how my stream is going to do after this. I mean, it's doing fine. You'll just hear like Opera noises in the back. It's because my Opera has music in the back and I have it connected to the same like voice meter that I have the music connected to. So you're going to hear this really confusing noise just for a second. Let me just rename the stream. Like when I started the stream, I was like, oh, I'll just, you know, like, it will be me completing the image that's in the thumbnail. And I, for some reason, thought I would complete this in an hour. But as you can see, I'm kind of a chatty person, so that's kind of hard. It shall become art plus Kiwi teaches you about art stream. Can also just change it in YouTube Studio after or something. Yeah, but if people come in and they don't see me really drawing, then it will feel kind of wrong. It will feel clickbaity. I'm not a clickbaiter. I want to say it, but I want to keep this cute and adorable, but I want to say it. Yes, I know. I was in your raincoat streams. No, it's not Yatsu, it's Zatsu. There we go. It's not working with me. YouTube is working against me. Oof, yes. Good this is not a game. This would have been really bad. Those Opera. Fast! Fast! There we go. Now it has calmed down. Now OBS is working well again. Okay. Now we can go back to drawing, actually doing what the title says. I mean, I haven't even started talking about anime. Like, I recently... Oh, actually, Leo, I forgot to write you this in Discord, but I think you would end up liking the the pharmacy anime that's coming out this season. I haven't watched the newest episode, which makes me sad. But it was so good. I enjoyed it so much. I ended up binging the manga. It's like one of the rare ones that I hadn't read and ended up really liking. That's too big, even for my standards. Size matters, everyone. I mean, getting distracted and sidetracked while you are streaming is perfectly. As long as you don't talk over important game dialogue, it's perfectly fine. It's actually kind of fun. Stop picking up the gray color of the background. Stop pissing me off. I'm gonna make the ears small and cute because it fits the image right here more. Needs to have hair here. And then I just draw the line here. Like this. It's not realistic to my actual ear proportions, but whatever. By actual ear proportions, I mean the reference sheet. I don't mean my actual ears. I do not have wolf ears. Even though I don't think I have to clarify that. It feels like for some people it needs clarification. I might act like a skinwalker, but I am not in fact a skinwalker. Like this. Look at how adorable this is. I could almost sell this. If only my character was not my own and sellable character I could sell for. I would get big bucks for this. Like, bros, give me money. That was meant as a joke, not for real. Please don't give me money. I'll feel bad. Yes, you have to check it out, Leo. It's really, really good. I'm sorry, Cashew. You... you underestimate me. I even forgot what I was talking about. To come to a skinwalker. I don't know how to draw the back hair. I can't leave it just like a single line because that looks bold. But I can't like do little lines because that looks too dirty. I don't have a fucking mountain on my head. I don't have a reference to how Serby draws hair. I can't get that either. This is actually kind of making me mad. See? Leo, this is the dark side of art. If you don't have a reference, bam! You're doomed. Always have a reference. Prepared. I prepared a handkerchief, but I did not prepare a reference for my own art. How is this possible? Oh, I forgot to ask. Can you guys even hear the music? Because I have a little small a simple lo-fi music in the back, but I never asked if you guys could actually hear it. Also, Kachi, welcome back. I keep on forgetting I have to welcome people back and welcome people in and tell people bye when they leave. Real skinwalker behavior, if you ask me. Maybe I am a skinwalker, but I just refuse it. I don't know, maybe I'm weird for finding skinwalkers kind of like scary, but like scary in a cool way. They're kind of cool. They're like super thin, right? And super scary, and everybody is afraid of them, but at the same time they can shapeshift their form to copy somebody else to basically kill the prey. That's like so cool. If only they could actually copy human behavior. I can hear it, yeah, a little quiet. Oh, I'll turn it up a tiny mini bit. Because I didn't want to leave it at the same one that I have for the stream, for the game stream. Because that would be a little bit too loud, and some people don't really like loud lo-fi music. I don't know why I just went on a tangent about skinwalkers, but welcome to my stream, I guess. Okay, I'm done with hair. For now, at least, because I also have this back way to draw still. But for now, I'll just focus on the front part. Wow, usually I do all this in like 30 minutes. It took me an hour and 30 minutes to finish this much. I get too distracted by people on stream. Could I was not working on the header because I would not finish that. Could I left that for my own private time? I think that I like skinwalkers because they're similar to aliens. And I really like aliens. Wait, I can't believe I'm not beating my I like villains allegations because I literally just said I like aliens and skinwalkers, which are both type of monsters that are really evil. They're basically villains of the American history. Or like stories, folklore stories. Damn it. It's fine, whatever. I like this track. It's very cute. I'm actually scared this looks really unnatural. It does kind of look like natural. Yeah, it's fine, whatever. It doesn't have to be perfect. I can actually put a little bit of clump of hair in it. Yeah, like that. So, it looks more natural. Like the hand is actually holding something. Because if I put it over my face, it will hide what I drew. And I don't want to hide it. So we'll go for unnatural over natural. For the sake of looks of the image, right? Oh, I forgot to apply the grade. I can actually check with a grid. If I just draw it properly. I'll do it later. Yeah, I have to delete this part. If I go quiet for a second, I'm sorry. I'm just focusing on well, just looking at the image, what the image has to offer, and seeing what I can do to make it look better. Because so far, this is a very good image to like have as a profile picture. Kind of a little too detailed. Most people probably won't see this level of detail on it, but that's fine by me. If they zoom in into my beautiful face, they'll be able to see how detailed the image is. Excuse me. Stop! It has done 3 times so far. Like this picking up thing. It really irritates me. Oh my goodness. My socks have like this little bumpiness to them. Right? And it scared me that like my legs all of a sudden got little bumpies on them because it's under the socks. And like I just would put my leg down and I looked at my leg and I saw the bumpies and I got so scared. I got scared something happened to my legs. It was just my socks. Actually, what are my socks? I think they're pizza socks. Honestly, I was expecting myself to be already tired by this point. Classic skinwalker symptoms? Yes. The pizza socks. Classic skinwalker. Like, I can't escape my skinwalker accusations. As a kid, this will come as random, but my mom is making eggs. I smell eggs in the house, right? Just to explain that a little bit, right? So, when I was little, I had this incredible fear that I'll die when I smelled eggs, because on one documentary show that I watched, that my mom let me watch, there was like the saying that if you smell eggs in the wild, like rotten eggs, you should run because that's a sign of a volcano being near you, and that's like poisonous. So whenever I as a kid smelled eggs, not like rotten eggs because I don't know what rotten eggs smell like, but actual eggs, I would feel so scared. I was like, I'm gonna die. There is a volcano nearby when my mother was just making eggs in the kitchen. It's a weird story. It's just the way that it is. My brain, even as a kid, worked real weird. I mean, I think I've already said this story before. Yeah, sulfur smell, yeah. And I think I already told this story before. I don't know if I told it like live, but I know that I told it to Zero and Serbi. When I was little, so like a Croatian word for broken can be used in multiple ways to mean like similar things. And so when I was little, I found out that my classmate broke their hand. And since the only word for broke that I knew at the time, the only meaning for word broke that I knew at the time was when I would have broken away, a vase or something in the house, and my mom would get mad at me, and I would see that it's broken into pieces. So whenever somebody broke their hand, I thought that when they broke their hand, they actually like broke their hand like off. It fell off. It broke off. It broke into all like tiny pieces, not the bone, but the hand. Until I learned in biology that that's not possible. But like for the longest time, I was so scared to break a hand. Okay, I think I'm going to finish the paw and then I'm going to end stream. Because I'm almost an hour, no, 2 hours in. And my sister just came home. And I want to see if my sister will want to play the Wii Sports with me again. Okay, Leo. Have fun with your family then. I'm glad you were here. I was actually expecting to be talking to myself the whole stream. I'm glad there was somebody here to talk to. Thank you for coming. That was actually perfect because I was just saying that I'm going to end stream soon. Like this. And then I'm going to pull a Minecraft YouTuber and I'm going to do some mining of stream. Oh my goodness, Oblivion. How dare you. How my voice changes when one of my friends joins voice chat.
Rip.
Actually, I have to ask Zero how to do this, but I actually wanted to make a reactive image for you ready as well because I knew you would join. But I didn't know how. I just gave up.
Oh no.
Look, isn't this adorable? Little drawing of Kiwi.
Yeah.
Look, without the line art. Oh, you can't. I'm not streaming it to you.
No, and it's also delayed on the stream. I see it now.
I kind of want to just continue and finish this before I end stream, but at the same time, I know my sisters are gonna get loud. I called it.
I mean, you can call it a 2 hours.
I could.
It's in like 15 minutes.
I said though I would finish it after I finish the paw. I'm already over it.
Well.
Why did I do that? Delete. Delete it. That's not deleting. Oof, I actually don't know how to do next from this perspective. Okay. I am going to end it here because my parents and family are getting really loud. But yes. This is what we have so far. We still have a long way to go. I'll probably work on it tomorrow some more. Probably, probably not. We'll see how it goes. And then after that, use it as my profile picture. I was saying, like how Minecraft streamers saying on stream, I'm gonna do some mining off stream, and next time you see it, it will be practically done. So, thank you for anyone who joined me for the stream. I'm very appreciative of you. You're very kind. And I will see you in the next stream. Bye-bye! Oblivion?
Do I have to say bye too?
Yes.
Okay, bye guys.